This is the Insta360 Go. It's a life logging selfie cam, action cam, and it weighs less than 20 grams. It's available now. Join me as I take a closer look at this incredible new camera from Insta360. So before we go on to talk in more detail about this amazing little Insta360 Go camera, let me show you a quick compilation of shots that I produced in less than 10 minutes using the Insta360 app, and that wasn't even using some of the awesome AI features that it has. Bear in mind, this was absolutely effortless to shoot too. I'm really quite a lazy person, and believe me, if it had been any more than pressing a single button, I probably wouldn't have bothered. So this thing is genuinely incredible. Although it's tiny, you do still get the sort of stabilized footage that Insta360 is famous for, using that flow state stabilization technology. And because it's so tiny, you can pretty much mount it anywhere. In fact, inside the package, you're going to get a veritable smorgasbord of mounting options, the coolest of which is this little pendant that I'm wearing here. Now, this is magnetic, and it means that when you put it there, you can just mount the camera straight to yourself like that. But it's not the only option included. Also in the package, you'll find a more traditional clip, a case to add a tripod screw thread, a sticky stand that attaches to that, and a simple sticky magnetic pad, which you use as a fallback to literally mount it anywhere if some of the other options aren't appropriate. You really can mount this anywhere. So also really cool is this storage, charger, case, and connector that it comes with. An all-in-one device that acts as a battery, connector to your camera, and just generally as a case to keep it safe while you're traveling. Now this case then charges using the micro USB connector. I should note that at launch this is compatible with iPhones only. It has a lightning connector which plugs straight into your phone. So the Insta360 Go itself features simply a set of pogo pins and a button on the back. There's no other connectors, no other holes in here, but to charge it you just place it into your case like this. It snaps in magnetically and you can then place the case cover back on top. Then to transfer footage from the camera, you just plug this straight into your phone and open up the app. There's also a setting that you can turn on to mean it will automatically download the footage from this. So then it's literally just a case of plug it in, open the app, everything will work automatically. So in the course of testing over the past week or so, the Go itself hasn't run out of charge on me yet in any single day. And as that day finished, I plugged it into this, to transfer the footage, which automatically charged it. Now, I did find that the case ran out of battery yesterday, midway through transferring a file. It didn't hurt the file. However, it did run out of battery. I did have to charge it back up again. So if this does run out of power, you'll have to charge it through the micro USB port on the side. It won't actually self-power or siphon power off of your phone using the Lightning USB port. The Insta360 Go is designed to capture short clips of up to 14 seconds by default to 30 seconds, which you can change in the app. There's only a single button on the back of the device down the bottom here, and you're going to press that and it will automatically wake itself up from sleep, start shooting the 14-second clip, and then shut itself down again. If you have it hanging on your pendant, you needn't even take it off to press the button. You just sort of press the whole thing like so, and then it'll buzz to indicate it's recording, and then buzz again at the end to indicate it's stopped. In my experience, this is perhaps one of the most incredible features about the Insta360 Go. This does sound like a bit of a first world problem, but if you're wanting to capture a moment and you don't have time to pull out your phone to then swipe up to access the camera, to switch to video, to press start, it's all a bit of effort really. With this, it's literally just a single click and boom, you've captured the moment. Now it does also shoot hyperlapses and slow motion clips. Those are a little more complex to get into. You have to hold it down to wake it up from standby and then either double or triple tap, but it's still pretty simple. And for the most part, you're just going to be capturing those quick, short clips that are really easy and effortless to do so. And I say that as an extremely lazy person who otherwise wouldn't bother capturing a lot of things. From a hardware perspective, I'm absolutely blown away by how cool the Insta360 Go, the whole package is really. This pendant is particularly cool. And the whole thing is designed to be so easy to shoot and use that you really don't have an excuse to not shoot that clip and then put it together into a video. The magnet certainly seems strong enough. It's never come off by accident in use. It's so small, lightweight, and demure that you really just forget it's even there. And in that respect, it very much reminds me of those old LifeLogger cameras that were designed to capture your entire day. Now, this isn't going to record your entire day, it's just going to record the bits that you want. It just reduces that barrier to taking the video. It also has that sweet flow state stabilization that means that your footage is going to be super smooth. In fact, not only does it smooth it out, it also automatically rotates it. So regardless of whether you've got the camera held upright like that on here, or if you're holding it like this or pointing it down like that, it's going to automatically put it back the right way up. The image sensor in here is actually capturing a 2720 pixel square image. However, once you've edited, you can output at a maximum of 1920 by 1080p or 1080p full HD footage. So I've got to admit, I was skeptical when Insta360 reached out to tell me that they were launching a regular action cam, something without VR or 360-degree shooting features. But actually, I was wrong. What they've got is incredible, and it brings the same magic to the table that Insta360 has managed to impress me with every single time. If you're thinking, hang on, why hasn't he told us the price yet? Is it super expensive? Actually, no, it's not. It's $200, which I think is perfectly reasonable for a camera with this sort of magical quality to it. In terms of software, of course, once all your clips have downloaded into the app, you can go ahead and export them individually if you want to then edit them in Final Cut or whatever it is you use to edit. But most of the time, you're going to be using the built-in Stories feature. For this, head on over to the Stories tab and choose one of the themes. The selection is limited while I've been tested, but at launch they have promised a lot more, and more will be added over time. So the stories consist of a number of short clips that you can pick from the footage you've taken. These will then be put in time to music, matched to the beat, and compiled into one longer clip. Now, for some of these themes, the clips will vary in length from half a second, which felt far too fast for me and was clearly designed for a younger audience, to a more glacial 7 seconds. It's really easy to use. If you're familiar with the Apple iMovie trailers feature, it felt a lot like that to me. The finished product that you get is very professional, very cool, and it all required very little effort to do that. On top of this, Insta360 are also touting an AI flash cut feature. This will automatically analyze your clips, find the ones that are appropriate, find the best part of those clips, and put it all in the video for you. Now, this was always going to be a particularly difficult task. For the AI to look through your footage and figure out what was in it is actually quite a difficult thing to do. And it does seem to work well with certain types of shots compared to others. For instance, it is pretty good at finding food, but generally this isn't something that I've been shooting. It's also supposed to be pretty good at finding smiles. And as anyone who knows me will know, I don't do that very often. Let's be honest, we've probably all bought an action cam with these grand designs on what we're going to shoot with it. But ultimately, it ends up in your drawer of discarded electronics because it's too much bother to shoot with, it's never charged, or perhaps it's too much bother to edit the videos into something you can publish. That, I think, is the greatest strength of the Insta360 Go. It is literally effortless to shoot. You hang it on your neck like this, you press the button to shoot a clip. Then you connect it to your phone, it downloads all the footage automatically, and if you want it to, it'll output the videos automatically into a cool, publishable video straight to your Instagram, your Facebook feed, whatever. The honest truth is, I've really been using this and I'm really going to continue using it because I'm really quite lazy and this is really easy to use. Sure, it's not super high resolution 4K video that you're going to get out of something this small, But it's still full HD, and that is more than enough to look at on your phone, on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever it is you're going to publish it. In terms of low light performance, of course, you're not going to get any miracles out of a sensor this small. They did just add a grainy footage output feature, which cleans it up a little bit. Hopefully you're seeing an example of that now, but obviously don't expect low light miracles from a sensor this small. So, do I recommend the Insta360 Go? Absolutely no hesitation. If you're the sort of person like me that really wishes you had the time or inclination to take an action camera out with you and shoot some of your experiences, then this is perfect for you. It is so incredibly easy to use, unobtrusive, and simple to actually get those shots that you really have no excuse. Or if you're just looking for something ultra portable and really simple to use, I cannot underestimate the one-click recording feature, then this is an absolute must-buy. It is rapidly becoming one of my favorite devices ever, and that's really saying something. It's available now for just under $200, and if you purchase direct from Insta360, you're going to get a free laser engraving, which makes it great as a gift option too. So thank you to Insta360 for giving us an advanced preview of this fantastic little vlogging, action camera, life logging device. If you found this review helpful, please hit like and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the device. I'll try my best to answer. Do subscribe. We do twice weekly reviews and giveaways, as well as the occasional tech tips and tricks from all of us at makeuseof.com. Until next time.